I'm all in. Gino the boss. Say, man, let's rap about it. We don't cap about it.
I love that
I'm
shit.
talking about. No, I'm
Hey,
saying,
man,
you know, every now and then you got to treat yourself. Somebody told me it was good motivation. So the other day I decided I was gonna go get me a pair of Gators. You know, I think I'm gonna get me some motherfucking a camel next.
Camel, like
I think my next pair might be a pair of camels. If anybody like to give me a camel skin jacket or something or a matching belt for Christmas, I'm taking all. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, they got some camels in them hoes. You want them hoes? They look hairy to me.
Harry, I know it gotta be Harry.
Nah, they kind of cool. You know the camels, they got the little wheel.
Let's straight hair.
You know the camels, they got the
No,
little wheel.
but they look hairy. Like
Yeah, that camel gonna be hairy.
Hey, Harry Potter.
Yeah,
But they nice, but I'm like the hair.
He gonna get a
like,
set of them
throwing
Harry
it off.
Potters.
The hair is throwing it off.
Nah, them hoes hard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
Say, if you were my cousin when we was in San Antonio, you had to come up out there.
Man, you know you wear a size 10. You twins, man.
Hey, I'm gonna put some toilet paper in the front.
That's what my cousin used to do.
Yeah, that's what everybody used to do back in the day.
I had a lot of boots, so that nigga said want to wear my boots. I've been a 12. That nigga was 10 and a half. That nigga put some motherfuckers on, just like you said, put some toilet paper.
I'm telling you, nigga, toes ain't got to be worried about going nowhere.
Yeah, I love everybody. I got nothing but love for, you know what I'm saying, since I stepped on the planet, I've been trying to make sure that everybody I knew was doing all right. D-Lo G the General, you know what I'm saying, self-made, published author, The Visions of a G. It's a story about pleasure, a story about pain. It's a story about why I had to find a way up out the game, man. You know what I'm saying? Some things never change, some things stay the same. One thing for sure, you know what I'm saying, I'm a key to maintain and keep this pressure inside my frame, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, man.
Popping my collar.
Talk that shit.
College, man.
Boss.
What's up, Caddy?
Keep catching this thing, man. You know what I'm saying? And we do what we do, as we do, how we do, when we do. You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
Respect it, man. Or check it.
Straight to check it. So I was about to step
Straight up, man.
We all the brands. When I look at everybody, you know what I'm saying? If you on that level, then that's what it's all about. Because if it just, it's not just music, it's not just this, it's not just
You
that.
gotta brand yourself.
Yeah.
You gotta brand the game. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
You ain't finna buy no belt from motherfucking Coach. And that bitch don't have Coach on it.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
It's good.
Branded in that mug. You know what I'm talking about?
Exactly. So I look at us, like, we some real strong men, you know what I'm saying? Especially out this way, I got to give West Texas credit because I'm from San Antonio, to be exact, East Terrace, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, East Terrace, boy.
Yeah, East Terrace to be exact, you know what I'm saying? 527.
East
All
Terrace.
day, every day, you know what I'm saying? That's what I stand on, you know what I'm saying? And people, a lot of people
You
know.
was out there back when
We
the
started
Rigsby Court
shit. Yeah,
niggas
we was
out
raw
there.
dogs at first when the Rigsby's was the
was
fly
there.
riders.
I was out there.
They was the fly riders. I know about Bo, everybody. I went to Sam High, I graduated from Highlands.
I went out there to make sure they were telling the truth.
Yeah,
Boy, show them what they was.
It's like that. It's like that. But you know, it's so crazy because we just came back from there yesterday. Now it's so like Wheatley Courts. You know, it's a luxury apartment complex. Yeah, you know, they got all of that stuff that's going on, but at the same time, you know, it's
It's a luxury. It's luxury now.
It's every San Antonio is just high. It's very, very expensive to live there. It's high. It's very, very dangerous to live there.
It's dangerous, motherfucker.
It's way more dangerous than it's ever been. So you know, you got all of that. You got so many things going on. So you know, it's just a curious state for black men. You know what I'm saying? When I look at it, because you know, the ones that are doing well enough to benefit from anything like that, they definitely don't have any kind of, you know, black civic agenda, you know what I'm saying? They, as far as they concerned, nigga, fuck a nigga, I'm trying to stay safe and riding my Tesla, and you better not ask me for shit. They're like, for real, everybody in the Tesla or whatever they in, they have a lot of money. It's a lot of money. The gross national product, they don't win. Sky, I grew up in San Antonio, it was 536,000 people there. You know what I'm saying? For decades, that's the population was stuck there. Austin State stuck at like 250. You know what I'm saying? I always noticed the population. When my family used to go and travel, I see the population. 536 forever. Now San Antonio like 3 to 5 million because there's a lot of illegal people there. So it's just all these people there, but they got a high class group of immigrants there.
Now?
Like, yeah, they got all these immigrants with degrees.
That's
and,
now?
Yeah, that's now. That's this new growth. It's this new growth. So now you have people who don't mind living on top of each other and paying this exorbitant amount just to be here. You know what I'm saying? Because they was living somewhere where, shoot, they had a degree, but they might get killed tomorrow. You know what I'm saying?
Especially East Texas.
Yeah, we did.
Hey, I was out there
We made some shit called Everything Go. You know what I'm saying? And what I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying, is some shit, but I'm like one of the few motherfuckers talking about this shit, you know what I'm saying? But I tell y'all for real, you know what I'm saying, to this day, you know, like sometimes, and people done told me, they like, well, sometimes you can do things that are so bad, you know what I'm saying, it ain't no living it down. It ain't no living it down. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, in your mind, there's redemption. That's what God tell you, say, well, hey,
but it really is.
Yeah, it really is. It really is redemption.
Yeah,
but
I know it is.
Yeah, it's redemption, but you know, it's
you
about,
live with it within yourself.
You live within it with yourself, and you live with a certain amount of fearlessness, but accountability as well. But then reasonability. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I went from being that person that was like the terrorist of the city, having all these people, you know, thinking I'm the craziest person in the world, to living all that down, becoming enlightened, you know, educated, elevated, all of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? To walk back in that area and see people looking at me like I'm still that person from 1992. You know what I'm saying? And it's like wow, because they got people like that. They have people in San Antonio when they look at me like they really, really hate me because of 1991 and 2.
But they gonna be all right.
Hey, but they like that's like 30, 40 years later. That's 30, 40 years, but they pass it on.
You know where your redemption is at?
I don't have any problem with it, but I know that I could not leave my family. Like saying it's not for everybody. So with the reasonability that I'm talking about is I had to know that even though I've lived all of that stuff down, I have a family, I have a daughter and a wife, and these boys will shoot them up.
Do you know where your redemption at though?
Within myself.
Within yourself, not just within yourself.
But within my actions too, though.
It's within your community.
Yeah, with my relationship with people.
Exactly. You grow past while those other people hold on.
Exactly.
And when you nonchalant about how them other people hold on to 92 and 93 and all that, while everybody else embracing you, that's redemption.
Yeah, and it is. But San Antonio is a regressive city like the black. And I don't even talk down the place where I'm from. But the black community at large is stigmatized. Now you got different places, different like in Atlanta they hype, they move around all fast.
Yeah, but it's still stigmatized.
Yeah, but it's stigmatized. I know the stigma there, but I'm just saying they're going slow. They're going slow. Their progress is slow.
In Atlanta?
No, San Antonio.
Oh, San Antonio. Yeah.
They just, you know, they hold on so that the odds of a development occurring because they have all of this stuff in place. They have all of the lease housing. They have all of the, you know what I'm saying? You got people
that's taking advantage of it.
They've been on that 30 years. Been on lease house. You got people been on houses that long, right, baby? Like
well, they gotta learn. They gotta evolve.
But how is that possible?
Because you in your own country.
But how in the hell can somebody stay on subsidized housing for 30 years, 20, 30 years? How is it possible?
You gotta understand where you at though. You in Texas, brother.
You know.
And the government is totally different. Well, you know. Whether it's the same, it's totally different. Texas is its own nation, homie.
I'm gonna tell you how. Anytime that you're dealing with the government, any type of housing project, anything, you got to give them what? An ID and a what? Social Security number.
Yeah, for tracking.
Okay, so everybody don't know how to use the Federal Reserve Bank. I don't, but I know it's ways that you can.
Yeah. That's how people
Same thing like when you get locked up and you get what I'm saying?
The money there.
Yeah, the money out there. They get it off your Social Security number.
Yeah.
They know how to access your shit to get paid.
You gotta know how to access your shit.
We don't know.
Look, my brother tried that. Look.
You talking about that account number and all that kind of shit.
Wham, bam, thank you.
They came in there and took his ass, took him up top. Where you get this paperwork from? Because he tried to go cyber and up in custody. He can, but not in custody. He could be in federal custody and try to, file that paperwork. That paperwork got in the courthouse. And it was a wrap.
Well, right, it's a wrap because they got control of it. Yeah. But you still can though.
Yeah, you can.
You supposed to.
You can denounce your citizenship. You're still right. You don't got to be a United States citizen. You can claim what's yours.
Got a few people who done that.
Hey, my stuff kind of run deep, y'all. I want to give some insight into, it's a dilemma. I got to give some out to my hood, It's where I'm from. A lot of people be thinking, you know what I'm saying, that I'm from Odessa, Middle, you know what I'm saying. I just give a shout out to West Texas. Gave me a work ethic and a whole bunch of stuff, you know what I'm saying, because before I ever came out here, you know what I'm saying, I was dropped off in a place, you know what I'm saying, a minute, you know what I'm saying, couldn't even, you know, walk across, man, couldn't even think about coming up in there. So, you know, just give a shout out to my hood, East Terrace, you know what I'm saying. Y'all know what it is, you know what I'm saying, 527 all day, every day for mine, you know what I'm saying, Doobie, y'all know what it is, you know what I'm saying. I got to give a shout out to my mama, you know what I'm saying, who made me, you know what I'm saying, Mud Deal who raised me, you know what I'm saying, my Uncle Papa who gave me that type of thing. So y'all don't play with me. Nothing like some good oh, that's some good shit.
You heard what he said? You got some messages in your inbox, don't leave them hoes on red. I'm all in. King Caddy, Pack and Rain Music Group.
It was something else, you know what I'm saying, because from there we just had all this merge. You know, we did shows, like we just showed Pooh, Shiesty, Dirk, all that stuff, but at the end of the day, you know, it was different, you know what I'm saying? Everything, because, you know, that was after the pandemic, but during the pandemic, it just stopped everything, you know what I'm saying? It stopped what we were doing, you know, so the momentum that I had and the vision that I had, by the time we resurfaced, shoot, you know, everybody that went through the pandemic, you know, really, we got back in on the promotion side. Her nephew, he like got a club in San Antonio, you know what I'm saying? We kicking with Dirk and Pooh Shiesty. Before Pooh Shiesty went to jail, he had a show in San Antonio. We performed Dad Money, Bus Back, that Bus Back Go Hard. You heard that Bus Back, right? Bus Back Go Hard. She on there, and Made Me. The song is Made Me. Made Me is a laid back song, kind of summarized who and what I am, you know what I'm saying? I say, Mama, she made me. Mother, she raised me. Papa, he gave me that top game, so don't play with me. You know what I'm saying? Man. For real. So, you know, my Uncle Papa, he was a gangster. He was executed by the George Bush, bank robber for life type nigga, you know what I'm saying? But a great dude, but sometimes great people go out.
Just like that.
My bad, we all got a date. So, you know what I'm saying? I try to live by honor to the best of my ability. You know, everybody got something to say. When you're a private person, this is what I learned. When you're a private person,
they gonna have something to say because
they always making up stuff. So I've heard all of the wrong stuff you can possibly hear about a person because I'm never talking about my business or nobody else's. You know what I'm saying? Sure. People are so quick to just. I be thinking to myself like, how many people really just start telling people? You know what I'm saying? Because somebody will come ask you about a person, and I'm like, man, that's not my place to tell you anything about a person. Right. Like that's like a easy thing for a person to do, you know, just come ask you about another person. So I just wondered myself, how many people actually lend that information to others, and if they do, what, you know, how can we go about them realizing that that's not proper social etiquette, and how do we heal that? Because that's
it's a disease. Say, I don't think they got a grip for that motherfucker yet. You hear me?
No, that's real. Y'all got something real going on for real though, because as long as you can.
Hey, motherfuckers walking around that duck pond like they look like them chickens, look like that. And
so on another note, y'all, you know, we was at downtown a couple of nights. Yo, you know what I'm saying? We kicked it.
With D-Man there.
Yeah. I know, you know. But I do think it's a good thing for the town. I do believe the million probably more than likely will get some pretty decent attention in respect to like shows. Like, it's going to open up, you know, African Americans being able to participate with them, you know what I'm saying? Because I done had some.
We just got to get us a prominent venue, though, man.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Yeah. Because I've been involved with some venues here, and it was like we was just like some promo acts. Like we couldn't get no parts of the money.
That shit. We got to get past that.
Yeah. That's a wrap.
Last minute in Dallas, cuz we got to get past that right here. And so it has to be some prominent acts, man. A prominent venue though, to where our feet is in the ground, not just
like on
coming in, opening up a mother. We doing this shit every week, once or twice.
Yeah.
And they come. Then now the people that's coming to perform, they coming to us. and they're performing here majority of the time besides everywhere else and shit. So therefore, our local artists and people who actually doing something, you know what I'm saying, they got something they can hold on to and just bring their ass out.
I'm gonna tell y'all how cold they are in San Antonio. We performing at the Pooh Shiesty concert. Now, mind you, this is our nephew's show. He has a podcast. We can show y'all a podcast, but while they're having a podcast, these people expressing their disdain for the opening acts that had performed. I came to see Pooh Shiesty. I didn't see no local ass niggas. Now, mind you, we paid $1,500 for our slot, even though we didn't have to. That's the nephew show, but that's what everybody else paid, so that's what we paid. Yeah. They talking shit about an opening act that paid $1,500.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm grateful, motherfucker.
Like, what the fuck? Like, how do you even
respect, man?
How do you even address that? What is that?
Yeah.
Like, what is that? I mean, why? My thing is this, man. Why everybody got to be so competitive in a negative way within like urban hip hop music?
That's just culture.